Right? Playing there. Let's turn that off. Hello, YouTube. Let's see. Oh, there we go. See how this looks and sounds. Let's see. Oh, there we go. See how this. So, and it's 1080. Huh. All right. Well, there we go. This is our first 1080 stream. Pop up chat. Well, our first 1080. Yeah, our first 1080 stream on YouTube ever. Hopefully that's okay. Now let's see what Twitch is, because I don't know what this is going to do to my Twitch thing. Really curious about this. Really curious about this. Okay. 936. Perfect. Okay, good. So I can have two different resolutions. Amazing. Because I don't really need 1080p, honestly, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like YouTube supports it. Is that true? Okay, what was I gonna do here? No, I was gonna do this. Of course, there's a commercial. Fucking hell. There we go. Start tweeting this stuff out. Okay. Actually, just get rid of it. I don't want that there. Okay, good morning, all. Hope we are having a terrific day. So we just woke up and we're gonna do some city skylines. We got a whole bunch of decorating. Hey, Nate, how are you? How are you, bud? Good morning. Hey, I've got this anchoring. Is that the word? Looks like I'm good, man. Thank you. It looks like there might be some movement on Project Borealis, which is a community-made mod for Half-Life, based off of was it Mark Laidlaw, his treatment for Half-Life 3 called Apostle. So they've taken that and they're making a game. They've been working on it for 7 years. It was Unreal Engine 4, now it's Unreal Engine 5, and they just released a trailer, I think, within the last week, and it's kind of got me thinking, you know, I might want to go through Half-Life 2 and its expansions again. I really love Half-Life 2, and it's been a very long time since I played it. And I'm really thinking about going through it again. It's a good cup of coffee. All right, what is City Skylines doing now? Why is it in windowed mode? see what's going on. Why on earth is it doing this? Full screen. Okay, what else have you changed? Okay, that stuff's still fine. Okay, so where we left off last night was massive flooding because I changed the way I want water in the game. And yeah, did I do any decorating? I don't think I did. After that, did I? No, it's all been about water. Nope. I do not want to reset any roads, so I think we're just going to go back to what we know works. I was just trying to get more fluidity out of it, but, you know, this works, so let's just leave it alone. Leave it alone. I was just trying to get this to be, well, actually, it's here. All. Well, the water's at a respectable level. Maybe we'll just turn it up a bit more. No, that's actually right. So it's just got to flow to where it's got to flow, but that's right. So you can see we've done some more decorating here. We've gotten all the way out to the runoff as we pollute the oceans. Oh yeah, see? I wonder if maybe what I should do is just lower this land then. But do I want it always draining? And the answer is probably no. So if the water isn't... Hey, why is that there? Water isn't high enough, it shouldn't be draining. So, yeah, we'll leave it alone. Sec here, guys, sorry. I guess I just woke up and I'm really slow. Wait, what? Used, where the hell? I'm still streaming, right? No. Oh. No idea what's going on there. All right. So yeah, we got decorating a little bit, but we got a long way to go. Wait, why is it? Oh, that's the leftover flooding from my testing. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. But it's cool though, because this actually shows why you need these things, right? Well, I'm basically trying to fix a problem I created. You know? That's okay. And instead of just having this little lake thing I just decided to open it all up so it looks more natural, I think. I like the way that came out. So today, we're getting into winter, so we're going to spend a lot of time landscaping all this, like flattening it out first. And then we'll, when springtime comes, we'll finish putting all the uh, bushes and stuff. And then I think we're gonna do the same thing. I don't really know. I don't really want drainage ditches between them, so I think I'm just gonna really heavily populate all of this with uh, the forestry tool. So what do I have? I have the well, but will it let me do different depth? It probably won't. Oh, we'll have to see how that goes. Anyway, let's get at it. Stop stalling, right? So we were struggling yesterday really badly with trying to get the banks to look good. They just really don't. They're all like it's like it's really jagged. See, you can make straight lines easy, but the moment you try to kind of curve something, it just the way it just goes down looks like, you know, from back here it looks like it's pixelated or something. It's just really weird, and it's hard to smooth those edges out and make them look natural. Although there may be a technique that I'm just not aware of, but you can see just the way it kind of does it on its own is a bit weird, a bit janky. Again, this could be down to me not knowing how to properly do this. So we did fix all the flooding, but I think what we need, I think I need another water source, because the lake water source, although it's really good, it's really slow to raise the water levels. So I think we're going to have probably 2 or 3 water sources here. Let's just get on that now and see what happens. And I fully admit this isn't really, I don't think, the best way to do it, but in fact, I'm not even sure we want that there. Let's just move it over here more, where it's more visible. Actually, maybe even here. Maybe on the other side. Because that should still be populated from the water source up here. Set up. See, it's a little bit janky. The way it works. I don't really understand why it does this. Maybe move it up this way a bit. Yeah, that seems to have helped out. We'll see how far this flows. Because I don't know if it, I think this is kind of uphill a bit. So I don't know if it really does that. This is pretty filled in here, though. This is almost exactly what I want. it's going to work there, is it? You can see it is making its way down, though. So that's a good thing. We'll see. We'll just leave it for a bit. One sec. Be right back. Need some coffee. And look how low that is. That is super low. So we'll put another water source here. And hopefully, since that's right next to the thing, like right there, hopefully that fills the whole area in. Yeah, you can see how much higher it's getting already. So yeah, I think this is it. We'll just keep it at these lakes and just give it time to flow in. Maybe, you know what I'll do? Since this is so important, we'll finish decorating this up. Because I do think there's, with these banks being closer, there is some constricted water flow. Right. So I've been really struggling to get these banks, like I say, to look good. And I did start off at 15, and I don't know why I've switched to 20. I don't know what drove that decision on the brush. So let's see if maybe there's something I'm... Get that smooth. You know, I should just stay at 15. I don't know. That looks way better than what I was doing yesterday. It's a bit wider. Nobody else has complained. I can probably actually, you know what? I have a different filter on my mic, so I can probably turn it up a bit. One sec. I'm trying to limit the I'm very essy. Okay. One sec. Just turn up the so what I'm looking for is that a little bit it looks worse. Um you know, I might, because I tend to talk a bit quieter too when I wake up, so is that any better? No, that's no better either, is it? Okay, one sec. I think I know what this is. This could be Windows dicking with me. That wouldn't be the first time. It is better. One sec. I did both. I raised my voice, but let's see. Oh, just gonna get my coffee. One sec. Right. Yeah, I don't like the background music, so I've been since coming back to streaming. Oh yeah, my volume's high now. Since coming back to streaming, I'm still very unsure of myself, so I watch back the VODs, and I don't like it. So I disabled it again. Yeah, there. Hopefully that's better. You made a point quite a while ago when I asked about background music, and you said, "Look, people, if they want background music, it's better not to have any in the game so they can play whatever music they want." And I thought that was a really good comment. So I kind of took it to heart, and I agree with you, actually. Cheap viewers? Oh, how do I sign up? Oh, that's so great. Thank you, cheap viewers. That's excellent. I don't know. I don't really think anybody's watching it, but I'm so new at it. I think it's finally 1080p. I'll say that. I think I got that sorted out. But yeah, nobody's there. But that's fine. Like I just literally started doing it. I haven't even my videos have been delisted on YouTube because I haven't had any action on that account in many years. So I don't really have high expectations. It's just another thing to test. We'll see how it goes, right? There we go. It should be the best viewers. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out one day. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Um, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think I was actually talking to myself last night, and I think that I'm probably back to streaming. For now, I'm just going to keep streaming this because it's very low impact on my body. But I'll ramp up to doing other stuff. Like I think I'm really interested in that Winter War game. That looks really cool to me. So I may get involved in that one. Daisy has a Sakal coming out this year. Yeah. Yeah, good idea. Here I'm talking about low impact, and you got me playing Beat Saber. Amazing, Nate. You know what I love about you, Nate? You're consistent. You really are. Your sense of humor is unparalleled when it comes to shit like that. Yeah, no. Oh shit, what happened there? What I might do is my Steam VR or whatever the hell it's called. One of the stations is broken. I don't know. It just started having red light one day and couldn't pick me up. So I never did finish Half-Life Alyx. So what I might do to try and get my back a little bit more fluid and my knees, a little bit more, I don't know, whatever. I might just make sure you do not move it while it's powered on. I might actually just use Half-Life Alyx to try and get into more limber shape. Okay, wait. So what can't I move? The base station or the head? You're talking about moving the base station when it's powered on, right? Yeah, I didn't move it. I put them. Oh well, I don't know now. Now that I'm thinking of it, now I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe I did move it. I may. You know what? I did move it, but I only turned it because it was not picking up some of the movements I was doing. But I literally moved it, rotated it, and moved it maybe 3 inches. That's what breaks it? Oh, fuck. I had no idea. And once it's broken, right? There's nothing you can do. You got to get a replacement, right? Okay. Okay, well then maybe my wall is getting in the way then. I don't know. All right. Well, that's good to know, Nate. Thank you. I didn't see that. Like I thought I read the instructions and I didn't see that mentioned anywhere, right? It just never would have occurred to me, but now that you say it, it makes perfect sense. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, when you're really new with them and stupid like I am, I admit it. I'd really love to stream Half-Life Alyx, but it's just unless I can get that Lviv program to work and not, my computer's not strong enough to run that program. Yeah, it didn't work for me with one station seated. I did try that, and it was dropping out all the time, so I had to have 2 stations. Yeah, I understand it has a built-in stream view, but it's really janky. Like it's not janky. It's that motion sickness thing, right? Like because it's really just it's not smooth. Like if you look at the Half-Life Alyx trailer, that's got a lot of smoothing in it. And that's what I want to stream, a smoothed version of the game, not the actual game, because it's really super janky. Well, that's not the right word, but it's just twitchy or whatever. Yeah, yeah, right. Keep your head still. It's a lot harder when you have uh, discomfort, like spinal discomfort, to be able to stay still. That's one of the reasons I got rid of the webcam. No, you can see. Just watch the trailer. You can see it's been smoothed dramatically. And it just looks amazing. It's the kind of output I'd like to do. But also, I don't know if I really want to... I don't know if it's good for me streaming either. Like, it's probably better that I maybe YouTube it or something. I don't know. I got to do something, because apparently there's, you know, rumors that... very strong rumors that Half-Life 3 is actually in production right now. You would video? Yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I'm going to video it. It'll give me something to put back on, put some videos up on YouTube. Yeah, I agree. You're so smart, Nate. And I'm blowing smoke up your ass now because I'm going to completely deny it if anyone ever asks me, you know. No, I don't remember that. No. I don't remember saying that to Nate. No. No, that wasn't me. Oh, maybe that's what I get. No, see, it still does that weird, roughly jank shit, and I don't know why. Why, game? The fentanyl. Fair enough. Fentanyl. Oh my god. You know, when God made you, Nate, he broke the mold. He didn't want to make the same mistake twice. Oh my god. See, look out from... Fortunately, it's going to be covered by, you know, bushes and stuff, but it just looks like shit. The way that it landscapes. Oh, yeah, dude. If I were you and I had a choice between audio and video, I would pick video. I don't have a webcam anymore, so you don't have to look at my ugly face. And audio has got to be the worst thing ever. I don't want to listen to me talk. I can't imagine why you'd want to. Right. Oh, Final Fantasy? Is that what you're playing? gotcha. Anyway, if you get a chance, look into that Winter War thing, because you can play it single player, and you can play it 4-person co-op. And it's like, it's an existing world with like, you're nothing in this world. The world just happens without you, and you just try and get involved. And and it's like a kind of like a watered down Tarkov sort of idea, but much more gamey. I don't know. It looks really cool. And it's, you know, it's like an alien race, you know, coming in and trying to, I don't know. I don't know the full story, but they're trying to strip us of resources or some shit. And we're out there doing whatever we're doing. I don't know. I gotta look into it more. I've been aware of it, but I didn't really think it was for me, and then I watched a couple of videos of people that have been playing like the early builds, and it looks really good, interesting. Maybe this is my problem. Maybe I need to come up higher and stop being such a pussy. Is that better? Yeah, it might be better. I don't know. I got you, and I agree with you. I'm not either. I just this thing sort of popped up, and it looked like, you know, something interesting. I fill of bullets. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I couldn't agree with you more. I don't know. I'm a little. I think I've kind of fallen out of shooters a bit as well too. But I can feel that I really want to do some shooting, and since there's nothing really to shoot, that's why I'm kind of thinking of, you know, maybe just going back to Half-Life and playing through those games one more time. And, you know, not just the games themselves are amazing, but the music in Half-Life is so second to none. Really, second to none. It is so good. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. But I do want to go through Cyberpunk one more time. I want to go through The Witcher 3 one more time. But I think that, you know, I've played that so much that I'm probably going to do that on hard mode. And play all the expansions on that. And that's going to be, you know, what is that going to be? Like 100 hours? But I got to play Geralt one more time because this is his last story. It's a little sad. Yeah, you're right, easily. With the expansions, probably more, right? And I really enjoyed it. I think it was good for streaming. Yeah, it seems really popular. I got to be honest with you on that. The allure of Satisfactory is lost on me. I don't get it. But the allure of Minecraft is lost on me. Am I just an idiot? Don't answer that. I already know the answer. I don't need you to. That's what they call a rhetorical question. It looks like it's a bit of a log jam. We'll open that up. See, I told you not to answer the question. And there you go. You got to answer the question. Well, there's certainly for a lot of people. I mean, Minecraft has millions and millions of people, and then it had the RTX thing to it, so probably only made it more popular. All right, that looks okay. Let's see, still fall. Still amazed that the water's so low, though. Let's crank her up. Crank her up. Oh, that's not that's the move tool. Oh! Should have done that. Oh, wow. Fluidity really makes that move around, eh? Jeez. Might have went too far with those settings. Move this up a little bit there. Oh, wait, what the fart? Maybe that was fluidity. So it does affect lakes too. Nice. It's definitely higher. Oh yeah, look at how much higher it got. Be interesting to see how this works out. Is anything flooded here? Okay, why is this completely drained out? That don't look right. I gotta raise this up. I love this water mod. If I could only figure out how to work it properly. But it is so good. But you get this unevenness to it a little bit. I think what I need to do is get away from this, because that just doesn't look realistic. And put it where it belongs. Because it should flow through all of this stuff and... set up a bit. I think I'm only getting 30 FPS out of the game right now, at best. Alright, let's do some decorating before snow flies. Oh wait, let's just go over here. Minus 1.8, right? Oop. There we go. Anarchy. So we got to be careful here because we can't put anything high underneath these telephone poles. Is that it? Is that all the settings I need? Trying to be a bit better about the decorating. I made it too thick yesterday. I need more gaps. And what I was doing yesterday. Wonder if I should remove this guy's hedgerow. Maybe I'll just leave it. Alright. Let's try and be a little bit smarter about this. We'll just make these thicker. Yeah, they're still clipping through the road though. One sec here. We'll see if I can adjust the bank a little bit. I think that bank's a bit steep. Okay. This fuck. Spam. I like reporting them. You bought. So they get taken off the platform. Oh, wait, why didn't the messages get deleted? Huh, why did that not work out? That should have totally worked out. wrong with stream elements right now? One sec, guys. Sorry about this. Unexpected error. What the hell is going on here? Stream elements is kind of dicking me around a bit here right now. Where's the chat? What's it doing? Oh, fuck. What's happening? Sorry, guys. I don't understand why this is happening. For some reason, Stream Elements is just... Please try again later. No. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I refresh this or something? Okay, there we go. I don't know why that happened. It just kind of locked up weird somehow. All right, what was I doing? Gotta fix this, that's right. Get a little bit more banking in here. Uh, 20 is not good. Not good. I wonder, is there a terrain resolution setting or something that I've got set wrong? Let's see. In quality settings. That's terrain surfaces. Number of subdivisions. Oh, this is probably it right there. Target patch. Rendering attempts to produce patches of this size in pixels. Let's turn that all the way down. See what this does. Because that's what I was talking about. I feel like this is a resolution issue within the game itself. I don't know if resolution is the right word, but yeah, that's totally it. Look how much smoother that gets. Okay, what the fuck? Why is that so? Let's go back here. I hope that didn't mess everything up. Because now it's too shallow there. Where was I? It's here. Okay. Okay, maybe that wasn't. Okay, so maybe it is something else. I don't know. Try and get all this deeper. More consistent. So you can see, this is what causes the camera jank, right? Going over top of these, because you can see the depth is different. And I would have thought that resolution thing would have fixed it, but maybe not. Camera still bounces, but it's not as drastic, I don't think. That's still pretty drastic, but whatever. Really doesn't like that though, hey? It's just so vertical. I don't know what to do about it. Okay, let's save it. So I'm gonna try something. So we use this. Just try and pull it out a bit farther. Yeah, that's better. So if I have to widen it a little bit to allow for me to be able to decorate on the road, so be it. Or decorate by the side of the road. It's not a big deal. I mean, that's not a big difference in land, but it's a little bit. It's just hard to get it consistent. It's really going to make this passage narrower, though, isn't it? So I'm going to have to probably widen that up. Let's see how before we go too far with this, let's see how the ferns deal with it. Oh, that's like a million times better. There's still some clipping into the road, which I'll deal with, but this is way better. So what does that do? It makes it pretty narrow. Fix that. I didn't drop the stream, did I? Oh, I just wasn't sure if the stream dropped. I don't think it did, though. Okay, thanks, man. I guess it's about the same thickness as it is over here, but I don't know if that's what's messing with flow rate. Like, I don't know if flow rate's really a problem on this side. It seems like it's more of a problem on the other side. Let's see, did this fill in? Oh boy, it did. It filled in and flooded. But see, that's the other good thing about this type of design is because if it floods, it really just floods the road. It doesn't, the water does eventually smooth out, so it really doesn't mess with the farms too much. Sometimes a little. So just bring that down a little bit. It's high though, hey? Oh shit. Maybe a little more. God. I keep saying it, guys, I'm really sorry, but I really love the way this looks. Let's turn it down just a bit. More, like, say to there. That should probably do it. You can see it's really getting over top of this low area here. And it's really close to, well, the banks here, so. $10? $10 for what? For you telling me the stream didn't drop? Yeah, sorry. Bill me. Cheap? No. Nope. Not at all. I'm gonna have to fix this. Kind of have this terrain issue where I decided the width of this after I built the bridge. And here too. Gotta crack down on those service charges. Yeah, I hear you. You don't have to tell me. All right. So what was I doing here? I was decorating. Jesus. This is what happens with age, guys. You just get... I was already stupid. But age has only made it worse. It's exacerbated that issue. Mm. No, it's possible. Trust me. You think I capped out? No, you are... I thought you knew me better than that. There is absolutely nothing that's going to cap me out. It's just going to continue to get worse. With time. Okay, fuck that. I'm going to stop worrying about this clipping. Screw it. Pardon my French. It's just too much work to worry about it. I'll deal with it at the end, once I'm finished with this decorating. Because ground cover is fine. Dude, I can be on my way to the kitchen and forget why the hell I'm going there. It's not good. But, you know, the other thing is, too, I think that it could be more distraction than stupidity, because I've got so much kind of going on that my train of thought changes, like, I would say more than it has in my entire life. Like, I'm actually hoping in the next, you know, maybe year or two that I actually have a home-based business. So I've been kind of working on that. And the things I've been, I guess, air quote, inventing, I've been working on in some cases. One of them I've been working on for 30 years that is finally, that had a lot of roadblocks in front of it. And I finally finalized all the design elements. And there's a couple of things that I want to do, and one of them, it's about keeping costs down, selling them for a reasonable price, and but also using the same materials for both products. So that was the other thing that kind of jumped in. Like the guy from Transformers, they are in. One of them is a take on something that is already around, but that nobody's ever thought of for some reason. And then the other one is kind of more of the same, but again, a different take. And what's really important to me is that they're modular, so you can buy whatever configuration you want, and, you know, based on your budget and your space and all that. And should that stuff ever change, you can buy add-on stuff to make it bigger and more capable, right? So that's really important to me, you know, that, because I'm sure we've all experienced it. You know, you buy something, it's like, oh, wow, this is great. Can't wait to get it home. Then you set it up, and you get buyer, like, maybe not buyer's remorse, but it's like, oh man, this is great, but I really wish it had this. Well, that's what I've designed in. I've also designed in the whole, if I wish it had this, well, it will have that. And then on top of it, it'll have web presence, with social media and all that stuff. So if you have suggestions, like as an end user, hey, it would be really great if we had this. Well, there would be open communication for those discussions as well. Underpants with pockets? No, because they already have underpants with pockets. And honestly, if I ever designed clothing, it would be freaking women's lingerie. That would be the only thing that would interest me. Nothing else. I could care less. But no, nothing to do with clothing. I'd be a terrible designer. I don't care about clothes. There we go. And that takes so long to do this. I'm not finished. I gotta do this. Do they make underwear with pockets? I can't imagine why. Like, you literally have to reach under your clothes to use the pockets. It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, but I mean, maybe there's a use case for it. I can't imagine what that would be. Then you can have breakfast while you get ready? What on earth are you talking? Nate, just what kind of drugs do you take? How often? And where do I get them? Shit. Didn't mean to do that. No bueno. If you lost your trousers, you would still have some... You know what's funny about that? I actually did lose my pants once. I was... we were going camping, and we were going camping, and there was this really cool like spot that had a waterfall and like a, I don't want to say a raging creek, but you know there was a fair bit of water there, and and it was hot. It was summer, right? So I stopped, and me and my girlfriend got out and went there and enjoyed the water a little bit. And for some reason, maybe I jumped in. I don't know if I was wearing my pants when I jumped in, but I must have been. So I took them off. And I guess when we were leaving, I think I put them on my car, and I forgot. I forgot about it and drove away and didn't have any pants. So it does happen. Well, I don't want to say it does happen. It happened to me. I'm just really lucky that I emptied my pockets, because I would have lost my wallet, my ID, credit cards, all that crap. That would have sucked. Okay, 1.2. Oop, 1.2. You know what? I'm gonna have to clean out around the fire hydrants too. That's not very realistic. You don't want bush overgrowing that, I don't think. Very dangerous. Those are... I'm not really one for drinking a lot of coffee, but man, those are two of the best cups of coffee I think I've had in ages. Thinking about a third. Probably gonna need a diaper or something though, because I'm gonna be in the bathroom all day after that. Shit. Although, you know what? Maybe it's time to swap to some green tea. I have um, a co-worker, co-manager, I don't know what the hell, who uh, Asian guy, really nice guy, just love him, salt of the earth. And I was talking to him. I've been trying to find green tea for years that you can have just on its own. Like when you get sushi, the tea that they have there is just so good, and you can drink it like on its own, no additives or anything, and it's so good and leaves no aftertaste. And I've been looking for years for some sort of green tea with no aftertaste. He goes, "Oh, I got something," and yeah, he bought me a box of it. Just super nice guy, just love him. And yeah, he bought me a box of it. It's like the best green tea I've ever had, um, outside of a Japanese restaurant, right? So maybe I'll have some of that. Okay, what have I not? What have I missed? Here, I think I haven't done this yet. Yeah, this is way too thick. That's why I can't tell what I've decorated and what I haven't. Yeah, it's I've tried, I don't know how many different brands of, but these are tea bag ones, right? These aren't like um, leaves or anything like that that you put into a melon ball or whatever the hell that's called. I wanted just something that's in a tea bag, right? And maybe that's part of the problem. But the stuff he gave me is it's in a tea bag, and it's just, oh my God, it's so good. And like the ones that I tried, to be fair, they weren't bad tasting tea. It's just they left immediately kind of gross aftertaste, and that's the problem. I just don't want an aftertaste. I want it to be, you know, I want to drink it and then have life go back to normal, you know? Does that make any sense? It's I do need a new kettle. There's no question, but it's not a kettle problem. It's definitely a tea problem because the stuff he gave me, I'm still using that same kettle, and it's amazing. And it's definitely not the kettle that's leaving the aftertaste. It's the taste of the tea. Yeah, I do. But it still works. I keep it clean. But I do need a new kettle. There's no question about that. I should get a new kettle. And I mean, I keep it in good shape, but after the years, the outside it isn't aesthetically pleasing. For sure. Uh, all right, see how that looks. Roadside, roadside. Yep, definitely a lot of clipping we're gonna have to deal with. That's okay though. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. Isn't that just so lovely? Cyborg. Oh shit. This camera, this first person camera mod is awesome for getting down and seeing stuff, but it's so, when you try to get away from it, it is so janky. It just pops you just about anywhere. What is up with this cheap viewers bullshit? Holy shit. Oh, where did my thing go? Let's report this fucker. Is it just me, or are the bots just out of control? I don't remember them being this bad. Why the hell is it not deleting the messages? Stream elements, you are letting me down. Let's see. Sir, how do I get... Yeah, I don't know why it's not getting rid of the messages for me. It's supposed to just do that. Or maybe it's just not being updated in chat. I don't really know. Don't know. Okay. A little bit of jank there. That one's okay. You know, after saying that with the tea, I'm still not sure if I should have tea or coffee. I kind of want one more cup of coffee. You know, I'm also craving orange soda for some reason. I think I'm a pony woo. I know I had to, but oh shit! No! Fuck! No, I'll have water later. Oh, please tell me you saved it. I have an autosave that, yeah, here we go, thankfully. Don't show this again. I have so much water in a day. I just don't, I want, no, don't fix them. I just want coffee. You know, where am I? What the? Oh, yeah, I didn't lose that much. What a dumbass! I hate it when I do that. The problem is like when you're doing this, right? It plops up. So when when I'm trying to clean up the clipping here, you see how it highlights the road. It kind of does this really weird thing where roads connect. And every now and again, it's really easy sometimes, especially because these trees are animated. These are actually palm trees. So they simulate the wind blowing through them from a stem that's buried, deep under here. So it's real easy to highlight one, click it to delete it, but it moves just enough to where you end up deleting the road instead of the bush. And I can't easily rebuild the road because of all the decorating that's gone into it. The road won't rebuild properly. It'll rebuild as elevated or something. No, there's no. Can you believe it? There's no undo button in this. In some of the mods, there's undo, but in the actual game, there is no undo button. It's such a bizarre choice. But I should look and see if there's a mod. There's probably a mod to do it. Kinger, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you. Hey, Mike, I got it. Yeah, I agree with you, Nate. This game has received a lot of heat for not even including basic functionality from CS1. So, and with good reason. Oh, Twin Towers was on. Guess who watched it? This guy. Yeah, I got you. Oh, Mike, by the way, remember when I said I was going to watch Lord of the Rings and I didn't? Instead, I watched Dread? Well, the next day I went back and I watched Lord of the Rings. I went back and watched it. The whole thing in fabulous 5.1 being split through 11 speakers. So it's, of all of them, I really liked the series. I wasn't really as big a fan of the Two Towers. That's my least favorite of the three. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just my least favorite of the three. But I still think the Fellowship of the Ring is my favorite. Even with how much action there is. That you laughed on the tree. Yeah, I'm sure you did. It totally does. How long is it in there before we have decided that you are definitely not orcs? Fuck. Oh my god. I almost lost it. And I get it. I get it. Yeah, that's cool. That's actually really cool when when they've broken the dam, right? Like it's really cool. There's no question about it. But yeah, and I understand trees, they have long lives, they take forever to grow. I get it. I understand the tree pacing, but it still drives me fucking apeshit. They really do. See, I can't get this. There we go. Yeah, the Fellowship is so good. Yeah. I love I can never pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but the Balrock or whatever. Oh my god. I think that is one of the coolest creatures I think I've ever seen. It is so awesome. Kind of reminds me of I know it's in the Amazon show, but I'm not interested in the Amazon show. I don't want to lie to you. I'm just not interested in it. But it kind of reminds me, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, there's a Michael Mann who did Heat. Lie to me. I'm not, no, you're a friend. No, I don't lie. I'm not a lying kind of guy, so it's not in my wheelhouse. But Michael Mann, who did Heat, and he's done other stuff, right? He created, he made a movie quite a long time ago called The Keep, and it takes place during World War II, and it's well, a keep. They kind of invade this Jewish Jewish village, right? I think it was, and there's like this bridge, and it leads to like kind of the side of a mountain, and there's this keep dug into it, and it's lined with like iron crosses, and of course, you know, so there's a couple Nazi soldiers in there that they want to see what it's all about, so they dig them out, and it turns out behind the I think they were iron crosses, not 100% sure, but behind that there's like, you know, another wall several feet back, and they have like, I think they're actual silver crosses, so they go to dig that out, and they end up letting out this entity, and it just reminds me, it's like I say, it's a really old show. You can't even find it in HD, I don't think, but it's just, the creature that comes out is so inventive, and it's really dated now, of course, but he's like this, I don't know, he kind of looks like you know, like a really muscle-bound man, but with no skin and a fog running around him. It's just kick-ass. And it turns out this keep was basically built inside out to keep him in there. It's amazing. It's an amazing movie. And I think the scientist that he was, the scientist that was helping him, the keep monster, I believe, is Gandalf, the actor that played Gandalf. He's much younger, but he's the role he's playing, he's got, you know, really bad arthritis or some shit. He's basically can't really move around on his own, so his daughter kind of comes with him, and I don't know. You'd have to see it. It's dated, but still, it's pretty freaking awesome. Right now I'm on a movie hiatus until I find sharp objects. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say sharp objects and poke something in my eye. Kinger, have you seen oh, what is it? Megan? The movie Megan? No. Dude, you gotta see it. It's an AI doll that kind of does, it's like a horror show, really low budget, but it's awesome. It's like, it's kind of like Chucky, but not as, well, that's hard to say too, just more authentic somehow. You know what I mean? And of course Chucky wasn't AI, but it's got that vibe, and it kind of makes fun of that genre a bit, but it does actually tackle some really cool ideas about AI, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. I watched it and I thought, okay, this is going to be just garbage, and I've seen it like 6 times now. I freaking love it. It's reviewed really well, like Critical Drinker reviewed it, and Nerdrotic, and all the big guys reviewed it, and they all thought it was amazing. Well, really good. I'm not going to say like top movie, but it's surprising. Let's just put it that way. It's it's typical AI thing. It starts off doing what it was supposed to do, but it just goes through what they define as the, kind of the natural process of it evolving, right? And it's done so well. And it's actually sole purpose is the lady who made the software for it and, well, kind of invented it. Her sister and sister's husband die in a car accident in winter, driving up to a ski hill or something like that, and she has to take care of their daughter who survived, and she can't even water houseplants, right? So she basically uses this AI doll to help this girl through her mourning process. And then, things kind of start happening. But again, I can't recommend it enough. I have a neighbor named Megan. She makes cupcakes. Yeah, this one definitely doesn't make cupcakes. Anyway, Mike, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I think you'd really like it. Because I did a bad job. I butchered it in my what I was saying, but it is a really good movie. I mean, I think. Who knows? It's on Prime. Yeah. I really think you'll like it, Mike. I'll be surprised if you don't like it. But I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Definitely do this more sparse than I did before. So much better than what I was doing yesterday. What was I doing yesterday? Seriously. You guys want to see something else done, let me know. Aside from trying to spawn in Godzilla, Nate, I'll just beat you to the punch on that one. Yeah, right? Yeah, the elves were awesome. Dude, that bit with, what's-her-face, with the Nazgul following her when Frodo got stabbed by the river there. Oh my god, just talking about it gives me chills. I have rewatched that scene hundreds of times. It's so badass. Liv Tyler. Is it Liv or Liz? I think it's Liv, right? If you want him, come and claim him. Give up the halfling, she-elf. Fuck. Oh my god. I gotta watch it again. the bit on the mountain where Saruman is trying to bring down the mountain on the Fellowship. That was such a good movie. Shit. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream and go watch Lord of the Rings. Just kidding. Yeah, dude, that would be awesome. I've got a really good stereo, surround sound system, whatever. We could sit here, have some beers, and do a LOTR marathon if you want. Yep. Actually, we should check to see if there's a Lord of the Rings. I'm sure there is. There's probably a Lord of the Rings popcorn bucket, right? Should get a couple of those. But yeah, I would. Oh, dude, so I don't know if you know this, but I actually bought like a beer fridge, like one of the small ones. What is it, 3 feet tall, something like that? And it's fridge freezer combination. So I bought like those what are they? The really small ice cube trays. You get like, well, it's a normal size ice cube tray. Well, actually a little bit bigger, but it does the smaller ice cubes, right? So I've got ice. Yeah, like a dorm room fridge. They're awesome. I got it right by my computer here. It's the best thing since sliced bread. I just love it. I think it's one of the things that's helping me come back to streaming, if I'm honest. It's so convenient. Yeah. I don't have any beers in it right now, but I should. It's shameful that I don't. But I don't have any self-control. If I have beer, it's gone. I drink it all within 48 hours of buying it. I just don't have any willpower to keep it around, so that's why I don't buy it very often. Booze in general. I have, I come from a family background where alcohol abuse is quite common, and I struggled with it myself, and finally took control over it. But man, I had no self-control forever, and I still really don't. That's why I can't have it, because I don't have the self-control. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh fuck, I forgot to turn the ringer off, and it's spam. Sorry guys, once it doesn't let me turn down the ringer volume until whoever it is that's spamming me hangs up. What the fuck area code is that? Where's that even from? There we go. There we go. Shouldn't be bothered again. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to be a ring wraith. I think that would be just such a cool world to live in. I don't know. I'd probably, no matter what I lived in that, if I actually lived in that age, I'd probably be dead like near immediately. I don't think I have the survival skills. something that eats hobbits? Just about everything eats hobbits. They're like bite-sized snacks. I don't know, man. I can't imagine eating a hobbit because their feet look pretty disgusting. You're gonna have to get that shit down your gullet. I don't think that's gonna be easy. Second breakfast. Yeah, how many? You can cook them first? If you're a monster, you're probably not gonna spend time cooking them. You're just gonna eat them whole, though, aren't you? I can see Nate. Nate's like this gigantic ogre or something wearing a Kiss the Cook freaking thing as he's grilling hobbit pieces. No, you're a monster. Like an ogre. Look at that. Isn't that something? That was Bush 1. Where's Bush 2? Oh, there. Right next to it. We're getting there, guys. Look at this progress. Oh, we're really not getting there, are we? Oh, well. Whatever. Too bad Mark's not here. Like, hey, so he could see how much effort I'm putting into making this safer so people can't just walk into it and drown. He's criticizing me mercilessly about this. I mean, if you can get through this cover, then you deserve to drown. There is a I tried to watch the first one, and that was the end of it for me. I don't know how to. I don't. I appreciate the hobbits, but aside from Frodo and Sam, Mary and what's his face drove me frickin' bananas. Oh my god, they were so annoying. So I really didn't want to experience their world very much. So I kind of avoided it. I made a hasty judgment. I don't know. What do you recommend I watch them? See, the thing about that is I would be so much more interested to actually see the what's his name? If you can get through the first film. Oh yeah, so the first film is what turned me off, so I can see, okay, maybe I'll give that a go. What's his name? Who is the guy that killed Sauron and got the ring in the first place? What was his name? I can't believe I'm blanking on this. I'd really like to see that storyline leading up to the big battle that started, that was, you know, in the basically the prologue of the Fellowship. Isildur, that's it, Isildur. I'd love to see everything leading up to that battle. And I'd also love to see the elves story. In fact, I'd also like to see oh really? I'd also like to see Gimli, is that? I'd love to see uh the dwarf story as well too. You know, because that leads up to the big battle with the goblins, and that's they uncover they what is it? They dug too greedily and too deep, and they awoke on the Balrog. I'd love to see that. So I find those stories, in my opinion, I'm much more interested in them than I am the hobbits. Okay, I'll give that a go, Mike. Maybe I'll just skim through the first Hobbit, but yeah, it definitely didn't sit right with me. It was. I never did finish it, I'm sure of that. Or if I did, I don't know. I don't remember, but. How lush this is, hey? You know, Mike, I have an idea. What if you and I do a Lord of the Rings watch party? The first two are on Prime. For some reason, Return of the King isn't anymore. It just recently got taken off, which I don't understand for the life of me. Well, we could do a watch party on it. That might be fun. In fact, if you want, we could do a watch party on Megan. Although I think a watch party on Lord of the Rings is probably going to be more interesting. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe she makes those cupcakes because she's hankering for something more. You never know. You just never know. Yeah, I don't want the babies. I just want that. Oh, muffins. That's not where that goes. In fact, I cannot have any trees underneath power lines. Just doesn't make any sense. You'd always be trimming these forever. And where's the power lines? Right there. There we go. I'll put another one here. Oh man. I love the way this is turning out. I really do. Let's save it before something goes wrong. Okay, guys. I'll just be back in 2 minutes. I want one more cup of coffee. It's a little bit much for me, but I'm gonna do it because I'm just craving it, and I just got to hit the bathroom quick. So I'll just zoom out here a little bit. Maybe there'll be a little bit of action. I don't know. Be right back, guys. 2 minutes. No more than 4 at the most. Ah, well. Just wait for the water to boil. God, my frame rate is not good. Let's see if we can claw back some performance here. It's time for a new computer. Frame latency. The number of frames queued up by the graphics driver. Do you really want? I don't know. Let's see. What do the clouds look like? Oh, that's gonna be part of the problem, isn't it? So maybe, let's see if we turn off distance clouds. I don't think that we need both. Budget. Wait. Fog quality. You know what? Let's just get rid of this. I don't think we need fog. You know, I do not know what ambient occlusion is, but we're turning it down. Global illumination quality. Yeah, I don't know that we need that high. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Reflections, yeah, we need that at medium. Depth of field. Do we need depth of field? Oh, motion blur. Totally need that. Not good. Where have I heard that before? Level of detail. Kind of got to have that high. Two bones. Texture quality settings. I don't know that this made a difference. Did it? Oh, it clearly did. Let's see. Oh, boy. That's not ideal. Oh, it just took a while to load in. Okay. Mark, Jeff, and I did some driving. Oh, really? When did Jeff come back to iRacing? You know, the fog needs to be on. That doesn't look right. I gotta try one thing. I'm gonna stop streaming to YouTube and see if that... Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, Jeff.